Hi, welcome to the Clarity 16.1.0 Supportability and Feature Training. My name is Santosh Panchali and I'm a product manager of Clarity. In this session, we will cover how to log financial transaction entries in modern UX. So, what's new? Financial transactions, that is, the inbound or the unposted transactions, can now be managed through the modern UX. That means financial vouchers can be created, viewed, updated, and deleted. And financial transactions can be created, viewed, updated, and deleted under a voucher. And why is this important? Well, it brings feature parity with what is available through classic UI. Providing this in modern UX means users can now manage the financial transactions in a much better and easier way, leveraging all the standard grid capabilities like the data grouping, copy-paste, etc. A new workspace by name transactions has been added, and its visibility is controlled by a new global access right by name transactions navigate. For logging an inbound transaction, first we need to have a voucher. The voucher grid supports creation, updation, and deletion of vouchers. All standard grid capabilities like filtering, data grouping, etc. are supported in this grid. Transactions can be managed for each voucher. The transactions are displayed in a grid in the details panel of a voucher. This grid too supports all standard grid capabilities. In addition, the grid also supports auto-population or pre-population of certain fields based on the selection made in other fields. Now, let's go through a demonstration on how to manage financial vouchers and transactions in the modern UX. Alright, I have logged into Clarity as Ian, who has the rights to manage financials and transactions. This is the new workspace called Transactions. Navigating to it will land us on the financial vouchers grid. Let's create a new voucher. First, I should choose the type of the voucher that I'd like to create. Let's choose Voucher Other and provide an entry number that uniquely identifies the voucher. And optionally, provide additional information like purchase order number, etc. As we can see, the voucher is created. If needed, we can correct or make any update to the voucher by updating the field. Also, I can choose to delete the voucher if needed. Let's go ahead and delete this one. Now, let's create a transaction for this voucher. For that, let's launch the details panel. In addition to the properties of the voucher, we can also see a module for transaction entry. Let's get into it. There is an expand button, clicking on which would display the grid in expanded mode. Let's click on it. Here, we can see the list of transactions that were already created for this voucher. Let's go ahead and create one more. Let's give a transaction date and choose an investment. As we can see, the cost type has been auto-populated once the investment is chosen. Likewise, the tasks list is displayed for the chosen investment. Let's select one, leave the cost type that is populated, provide a charge code. Now let's go ahead and choose a resource. This lookup displays resources based on the parent voucher type. That is, since it is of voucher other type, only labor, material, and equipment type of resources are displayed. If it was of voucher expense type, only expense type of resources would have been shown. Let's go ahead and choose Paul, who's a labor type of resource. As you may have noticed, transaction class and input type code have been filled as per the resource chosen. If needed, these can be modified. I can provide a cost and rate that is applicable for this transaction, or leave them blank, indicating the system to use the values from the financial rate matrix defined. In this case, let's leave them blank and just provide the quantity that is the last required field. As we can see, the transaction got created and the cost and rate have been fetched from the rate matrix. Also, we can update an existing transaction. Say, I would like to update this transaction to change the resource from computer to, say, license. And we need to choose the input type code ourselves as it is not specified on this resource. Let's choose non-billable. This updation can also be performed from the details panel. Similarly, I can delete a transaction like this, or an individual transaction with the right click menu. Also, we can copy an existing transaction for faster entry of data and just change anything that should be updated on the copied transaction. The transaction is created. All other standard grid capabilities are supported, like filtering, data grouping, export to CSV, etc., including bulk actions like edit and delete. This concludes the session on financial transaction entries in modern UX. Thank you.